Let's go check it out. Food Farm Finance, we are here at Tomatili. Get excited, man. We are here in Cabo San Lucas. We are in paradise where the desert meets the beach. It's two different sceneries. One is, oh my God, then the other one is, oh yes. It's just something to enjoy. We did a luxury sunset cruise out the marina and out to Lovers Beach, and we checked out Lovers Arch or the Love Stone. There's so many names for it, but I promise you, you've seen it on Instagram, you've seen it on Facebook, you've seen it on TikTok, and we got to experience it ourselves. So the food is here and everything looks okay. So we got a burger. That was what was offered on the all-inclusive.
And mine is some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and vegetables. Can y'all see that? I don't know what I thought it was gonna be because it said something about some panko breadcrumbs or something. So let's dig in. And then I guess while we're eating, we can talk about the excursion we just went on. Energy levels are a bit low. We've been going all day long.
Attitudes are a little bit high.
Yeah, it's been a long day, long day. But we finished the night up with the sunset.
We did 2 excursions.
Yeah, we did too. But it was fun. The sunset cruise, probably around about 6. They took us around is it called the Love Rock?
The Lovers Beach.
Yeah, Lovers Beach. We got to see that up real close and personal. We didn't get to get off the boat. We just got close enough to really be able to take pictures of everything. And then, they provided us some mimosas and some margaritas and some food. More like finger food. I think they had like tortillas, some cold chicken. What else they had? They had like these little balls. They were
I didn't even get to taste
They were like really small. I thought they were meatballs. But it was like these little brownies. I guess
they're like camel turd.
Yeah, they were not the best. And then it had, I think, some pasta salad.
I like the barbecue chicken though.
The chicken was cold. The pasta was cold. I think the pasta was supposed to be cold. And then it had the guacamole and the tortilla chips. And what else? And it had some bread on there. That bread was stale. I don't care what nobody say. That bread was stale. It was some potatoes with some mayonnaise on it.
That was funny. Never seen nothing like it. It was like potatoes and mashed potatoes rubbed in mayo around it. So it was a whole experience. It was cool.
Most definitely was an experience.
Yeah, it was a very unique experience.
That's where we're staying. But this is part of their all-inclusive. So if you do decide to get their all-inclusive, you should be able to eat here for the most part for free. The only issue is there are different menu items that you have to actually pay for. So if it says premium on the menu, that's not something that comes free with your.
So let me clarify that. It's not free, but you get a 25% discount, which in my opinion, to be quite clear and transparent, it's really not worth it to me. Not at all. This is our second all-inclusive resort. And compared to the last one we was at, like,
everything was free.
You got a lot of shoes to be filling, and those shoes are mighty big. It was the reverse at the other place. It was like they had the premium stuff. It was like 3 premium things, and that was like reasonable things like filet mignon
and a tomahawk,
lobster. But it did have some lobsters that wasn't even on the premium menu, and tomahawk and stuff like that. But everything else, it was more of an option of foods that wasn't on the premium menu versus here where everything is premium and there's only like 3 things that you can order that's normal, part of your all-inclusive. Yeah, Food for Finance is the dessert portion of this all-inclusive meal that we are having. And doesn't it look fabuloso? I don't know what this is, but I'm going to devour it.
Mine is an ice cream sandwich.
And mine is a dessert. Let's go. Give me the damn dessert. I don't really like chocolate ice cream.
Me either.
I don't really like chocolate anything. This is review time. We're gonna hit you with the environment, customer service, food, then price. Environment is basically on the outside, as you can see. There is seating on the inside, but really limited. But this is cool. You know, we sitting in the courtyard, and it's nice. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 on the courtroom thing. The next thing that we're gonna run across is the customer service. Customer service, I think, was A1. They did their thing, came and checked on us. I didn't see any problem. Just not too bilingual. It was quite confusing sometimes, trying to figure out a few things. But outside of that, it was good. So I'm gonna give it a 4. Next thing is the food. I don't even think the dessert could have redeemed this like how it did the restaurant we went to last night. So I'm gonna give the food a 3. The burger was not appealing to me whatsoever, and I know y'all rarely hear me say this, but I feel like I should give y'all the most clarity when it comes to these all-inclusive resorts, because I don't want y'all coming here wasting y'all money. We paid an extra, I think $120, but you guys might pay an extra $1,000 just to do the all-inclusive, and I don't think it's right if you pay extra money and you don't really get what you think you get. Now, with that being said, if you get the all-inclusive because you like to drink and party, knock yourself out. When it comes down to the food, no. The drinks are good, especially their pina colada. Oh my goodness. And the margarita, A1. But when it comes down to some of this food here, they kind of a little sketchy with that stuff, man. Like, if you a real, like, foodie and you understand what food's supposed to taste like, I wouldn't do it. I would not. You're going to be disappointed every single time. So, we're going to run over the price. Price, I'm going to just say, just a lot of items that just, it was some things that we wanted that wasn't in the inclusive menu, and like it was only like 3 or 4 things that was on the inclusive menu. Everything else was premium, so you was paying 25% discount on it instead of getting it on the inclusive. So some way, somehow, you still paying. I believe, you know, if you're paying for all inclusive, coming from the resorts that we've been to, everything should be for free, unless it's top shelf, like real name brands or like real expensive stuff that's usually expensive, like tomahawks, filet mignons, certain wines, certain alcohols. Yeah, you should be paying for those, or at least just get it at a discount. I understand the business, but I also feel like you should be fair sometimes when it comes down to doing these all-inclusives. Well, that's it for me, man. We are done. We are tired. Time to go. Thank you.